Hello, hello. Happy Sunday. I feel like I'm just ahead today. How's everyone? Hi, Sonja. Let's see who's going to join us in the chat. Pauline. Hello, hello, everyone. All right. Hi, Kim. Hi, DJ. So let me go ahead and dive in because I've got a bunch of stuff that I want to cover. My sister actually joined into the chat, so if everyone would say hello to her. She doesn't usually join, but I guess because Pauline's sister joined yesterday. Hi, Natalie. All right. So, listen, I want to start with this. The first is that I had an iconic customer service experience with Dooney and Bourke this past week, and I want to share that with everyone because I know that for everyone, it's Renee. That's my sister. I know we all know Sharon, but Renee. So I know that we are pretty hard and pretty critical when it comes to Dooney and their level of customer service because, quite honestly, it has sucked in so many different ways. But I'm a firm believer in giving credit when credit is due. And this is one of those situations where I saw Dooney do something that I've not seen them do in most recent times. And I want to give Peter credit for that because it is, in my opinion, incrementally getting better. Is there still work to do? Absolutely. And I can help him get there. But I want to acknowledge where he has made some improvements. So let me tell you the background. So, I purchased another pair of the Regatta boat shoes. They were way too large. So I returned those, but not before going to Macy's and being sized in the men's department. So I knew that I needed to get a size 9.5. It's not quite a half, but you guys have heard how I am about my toes being bunched and being, the toe box being wide enough. So I put everything back in the box. I put a big note on the front and the back of the return slip saying exchange for size 9.5 in the color paprika. So I haven't gotten I haven't received a tracking alert or anything from UPS. So I'm calling customer service to find out, hey, what's going on with my shoes? Well, I gave him the order number, and the customer service rep said, Miss Williams, we show that you'll have a credit back to your credit card by the end of the week. And I said, no, ma'am. I don't want my money. I want my shoes. And I want them in a 9.5 from the men's department in the color paprika. And she says, well, you purchased those on Dooney Pay. And I said I did because this is the third time I've purchased them and the size hasn't been right. I was like, so before I give you all of my money on something that has not worked out, I decided that that's what I was going to do. And she says, and I didn't know this, so maybe some of you can comment in the chat from a policy standpoint. But what I didn't know is that if you purchase something Dooney, and you put it on Dooney Pay, and you want to exchange it. Maybe it's a different color, maybe it's a different size. If it's on Dooney Pay, unless it is defective or they shipped you the wrong item altogether, they are automatically going to process a refund. It doesn't matter what you put on the instruction return sheet. It doesn't matter if you printed a return label. None of that matters. You are automatically going to get a refund. Well, that was fine, except I purchased those shoes Memorial Day weekend when they had an additional 20% off. So what am I supposed to do now? Because the sale is gone. So without even asking the young lady at customer service, and I wish I had jotted down her name, but I was so in the moment of, I don't want you to give me my money back. I want you to send me my shoes. The summer's going to be over before I have a chance to wear them. She said, may I put you on hold for a brief moment? She does, and then she comes back and she says, Ms. Williams, will you grab a pen and a piece of paper? I'd like to give you a 20% discount coupon code that's good for the next 90 days so that you can reorder those shoes at the discounted price. And I said, let me get some clarification. Is it just for the shoes or can I use it on anything? So she, of course, said it could be used on anything, which has come in handy during the summer fun sale. So I just want to thank Peter and the customer service team, because for me, I was on hold for less than 3 minutes during peak traffic time during lunchtime. So I was on hold for less than 3 minutes. Great customer service. Didn't have to ask about a discount code. She just gave it to me. I didn't have any problems using the code. For me, that is a significant improvement compared to some previous experiences with Dooney. So I know that not everyone recently has had that kind of experience, but I want you to know that, there are some transactions out there that they are getting right, and I just happen to be one of those. I admit they still have a long way to go, because it makes no sense to me that they close down at 5 o'clock and they don't have any customer service hours on the weekend, especially during like the summer fun sale, the 12 days of Dooney. I just think that that's still completely unacceptable. But the level of customer service that I did experience was phenomenal. So that's my first rant. The next is, from the title, you know that I had another surprise visit from the Purse Fairy. And this visit, I'm going to call it a little bit different, because she not only sent items to me, but she sent an item for my new friend, Mai. And if you listened in on last week's chat, you know that Mai is a flight attendant with an airline. I'm not going to tell where she works, but she and I connected over a recent flight that I had. I was in Charleston. We connected, and she fell in love with my bag. So the Purse Fairy actually gifted her one, and she wanted me to make, to kind of do an inspection of the bag to make sure that it was good before I gifted it to her. Well, it got the best of me, so I wanted to check the bag. So I opened the box, and I received 2 boxes, and I opened one box and the bag wasn't in there, so I ended up opening the second box. And after you open a box from the Purse Fairy, you have to go through it. So I've already gone through the boxes, and I'm actually going to do a 2-part Purse Fairy visit. So this will be bags, because I knew after mentioning it that everyone would want to see what the bags were. So I'm going to do bags this week, and then next week I'm going to do the non-handbag Dooney and Bourke items. Remember the last time I got a flask, so I got some pretty interesting items, and I cannot wait to share those with you. So the first thing that I'm going to share with you is the bag that the Purse Fairy sent for my friend Mai. And it is a Mackenzie hobo in the color wine. So if you recall, I was actually carrying my taupe Mackenzie hobo on my flight when I met Mai, and she fell in love with it and has been trying to find a bag. So the Purse Fairy sent her this one, and here, yep, it's in the color wine. See if it's gonna focus. Is it gonna focus? All right, it's not gonna focus. But you have seen this bag all over YouTube. You have seen it all over my channel. I have multiple colors of this bag. I absolutely adore it. It is huge. It has the equestrian strap that we all love from Dooney. My actually sent me a text message the other day saying, I'm all over Poshmark looking for this bag. So I think that once she gets this one, we will be bonded over Dooney for life. So I appreciate the Purse Fairy for thinking of my new friend Mai, and I will make sure that she gets her bag and that she is becomes acquainted with the Purse Fairy, and that she knows all about the good cheer that the Purse Fairy is spreading in Dooney Land on YouTube. So that is the first item, and I think that she is going to absolutely love it. Smooth leather, it's perfect, it's smushy, gooey, yummy leather, and it ages beautifully. It's not an extremely heavy bag. I just wish, Peter, will you make it in red, please? I'm not the only one that would buy it in red. It just needs to be in smooth leather and red. By Christmas, please. I appreciate all the sports stuff for Father's Day and for Christmas, so I'm going to make my next request since it appears somebody's listening. All right, so the next item I was completely blown away by, because this is one of those items where I thought, okay, I've already been gifted this bag. I could not have expected anything more. But clearly, the Purse Fairy outdoes herself over and over and over and over and over and over again, because I have another Tilton, and this one is in chestnut, and it is absolutely beautiful. So I'm currently carrying my Tilton. I use it every day for work. It's perfect for my laptop, my files, my Ethernet cable for when my Wi-Fi doesn't connect to the network at work. It crossbody, because everybody at work carries backpacks, and I'm not a work everyday backpack kind of girl. So with the crossbody strap, this actually works out perfectly, because I can dress it up when I'm not at work, but then when I am at work, it has a casual enough feel with the web strap that I can get away with not carrying a backpack and not feeling like an outsider at work. So this was my next one. I had no clue that after my last Purse Fairy gift and being on the hunt for Tiltons, that I would have multiples in my collection now, years after this bag is no longer available, and it is in beautiful chestnut. Now, you know, I don't buy a lot of chestnut. I don't buy a lot of black. So the Purse Fairy, anytime she picks those colors, she knows that it's not something that I have in my collection. So that makes it even more special. I will always remember the fact that these were Purse Fairy gifts. And that wasn't enough, because the Purse Fairy never does anything small. She does everything in multiples. So the next item that I got is from the Alto collection. Do you see this? Let me just show you. I don't have this bag style in my collection. I love the fact that it has it over the shoulder, long or short. And it actually could be a short style of a crossbody. It does not have a pocket on the back. Here's the base of the bag. I apologize. It seems like my lighting is off a little bit today. So that's the base of the bag. This alto stitching. And then you have Dooney and Bourke here embossed on the front with the underbody tongue and loop closure. Look at these details. It's not adjustable, but the loops are absolutely stunning. And this is actually, if you see how the bag is made, that the loops are actually stitched to each side of the bag. And look at that detailing. Woo, okay, let's take a look at the inside of the bag. So, you know, the alto leather is not finished, so this is more of a suede on the inside, or suede feel. It has the Dooney hang tag, and then on the inside, it actually has 3 compartments. So there is a front pocket. There's the front pocket. There is a center section that has the card keeper. And then there is a back section. So perfect slim profile for like your phone, maybe your checkbook or slim wallet, maybe a wristlet, something like that. You could definitely store a few lipsticks and items like that in here. But a very, very nice on-the-go alto bag. I love this. For those of you that may not be familiar with alto, unlike Florentine, where if you get a scratch, you can literally take your finger and buff it out. When you get scratches in alto leather, you just have to learn to live with it. There is no buffing out when it comes to alto. So if there is a leather that is what I'll call high maintenance, it's the alto leather. All right, so the last item that was gifted by the Purse Fairy from a purse standpoint, let me get myself together because I've never seen this print before. It's alto collection as well, but I'm an OG Big Sister, and y'all know how I feel about that. Is my boo. Right now, I'm using it as a wallet. I've used it as a clutch. I've taken it to weddings. I've used it as a cosmetic bag. I love Carrington. So this is in black, and I'm going to get this really close so that this is not, it's pebbled, but it's not the normal pebbled leather. I love it. So it has the alto hang tag, gold hardware, and check this out. There is a pocket on the back, on the outside of the original Carrington. It is huge. I love it. And on the inside, card slot and additional storage with a zipper pocket. So this one, let's see if it has the name on here. No, it doesn't, But if you know anything about Dooney, you know that this is an old tag. This is an old Alto collection bag, and I am super. It is Anna. Originally sold for $350. I love it. I absolutely love it. Of course, the Alto collection is made in Italy. And this one is absolutely gorgeous. So, one of the things that I wanted to do, because I have been on such a Carrington kick, is to compare the size of the glove leather Carrington. This is my one in melon that I took with me to Hawaii, to the OG Carrington, just so you can get a size comparison, because I know many of us have these now. So size wise, you can tell it's really large compared to the wallet size of the small Carrington. And then I have my large, the big sister Carrington, and I just want to see how these two compare in size. She even makes the big sister look small. So I am loving this. I don't know what collection this is, because just look at the texture of this. This is not like a shrink from a pebble leather. This is actually textured. See how consistently the pattern is? Oh, I love it. So, those are my handbag related Purse Fairy gifts. And I think she hit it out of the park, like she always does with, not just sending things to me, but to send those, the Mackenzie to Mai. So I can't wait to see her and to gift her with that bag. And then the Purse Fairy would call this a pancake bag, because she says that it's flat and it doesn't hold a lot. If you've watched my first Purse Fairy video, you know that I was gifted a similar style Purse Fairy gift, but it didn't have the tongue and loop closure. That may be a good comparison video. I'll need to go and pull it out of the Dooney vault, and I can share with you the differences between this bag and, you know what, did I see if it had a name in here? Let me see. It's just called a medium U, the letter U, cross. So that is my Purse Fairy haul of my handbag related items. And then next week, I will share with you the non-handbag Dooney and Bourke items that were included in the 2 Dooney Purse Fairy boxes. So, the summer fun sale is going on, and it is, according to Kim, this is Dooney Vortex time. I'm going to tell you what the vortex is if you've not figured it out. That vortex is when you get that alert in your email or on your phone, or in our case, the tribe sends a text message, and you start engaging in conversation, or even if you're by yourself, you just get sucked into the, oh my goodness, this price, this bag. I have been sucked in so deep. It has been painful to get out. And they keep sending new stuff. I mean, stuff that was never on my radar screen, stuff that from collections that I previously ignored, all of a sudden caught my attention. So don't let anyone tell you that your personality can't change, because it can and it will. And I'm telling you, the tribe, we did good, I think, for the first day with not shopping or shopping minimally. But I'm curious, does anyone in the chat have anything in their Dooney cart right now? So you haven't pulled the trigger on it yet. Let me just see in the comments who has something in their cart they're contemplating. Nobody? Okay, I was about to say, because Pauline has like, she's got like 6 months worth of Dooney stuff in her cart. Yeah. DJ's bought 4 things. Sonja has lots in her cart. Come on, Kim, confess it. Yeah. Teresa, you must go check it out. I'm being the enabler now, but I think the prices of a lot of the bags are like 12 days of Dooney Christmas discounted. And my gut, and I could be completely wrong, and I would be pleasantly and happily surprised, but I don't think that the 4th of July sale, considering we are, less than 10 days, I think, away from the 4th of July, I just don't know how they're going to beat the sale that they're having now. So and all of the previous sale days are available. So I've made a few purchases. And that's all I'm going to say. Stay tuned for upcoming live streams where I will share with you some of my Dooney Vortex purchases. If you guys like the Carrington, or specifically the big Carrington, so like the regular size Carrington in Patterson and Pebble Leather, $49. And if you call to an outlet and ask them for the big sister Carrington, Saffiano, I would encourage you to call either Orlando, Vero Beach, or Aurora, because those are the ones that the tribe has been shopping from. So we kind of know what inventory they have. But the big sister Carrington is on clearance, and they will ship it to you. Of course, you have to pay the $7.50 shipping. But if you have been looking for a large Carrington because they have not yet appeared on I Love Dooney or Dooney.com, then I would encourage you to call one of the outlets, Vero Beach, Orlando, or Chicago, the Chicago Premium Outlets in Aurora, because the Carrington, the big Carrington in Orlando, is $43. And they had red, they had Saffiano. I mean, they had red, they had red and Saffiano. They had, I believe, taupe and elephant as well. They had black. So they have quite a few colors. I can't think of all of them. I would say check them out and make sure that you let them know that you're one of my subscribers, because a few people have actually received gifts in their bags or in their boxes as a result of just mentioning that you're following the meetup or that you're one of my subscribers. Can't guarantee that that's going to continue to happen or that it's going to happen with your particular box, but I would be remiss if I didn't share that with you. So I'm going to take a look at the comments, because I think there's a ton going on right now in the chat that I feel like I've missed out on. And a lot of people that I've not said hello to as of yet. Hi, Mocha Cream. Irie Affair, am I saying that correctly? Hello. Natalie, hello, hello. Says what? Pull the trigger on that bag. Pull the trigger. Do it today. Tomorrow's not promised. One of your granddaughters would love it if something happens. You can always pass it on. My sister needs to give me a niece so that I can pass my bags on. Ignore her. She's probably going to curse in the chat. I'm going to ask her to not do that. Oh, she must be at work. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Vader. Military mom. No, Pauline, I see you and Renee do not need to meet. No. Because I'm not trying to meet Sharon, because Sharon is a do you need it kind of person. So no, we'll keep our respective sisters. Who else is in here? So I talked to Mocha Cream before the chat, and I'm gonna say I pulled her into the vortex because there was a bag that hadn't caught my attention that, because of Kim and Pauline, made its way into my cart, and I couldn't allow Mocha Cream to not take a look at it, and she saw it through my lens. I'm not sure if she's pulled the trigger on it yet, but I think she really liked it. Hi, Carol. Hi, Florentine Quack. Hi, Fab2Fab. I need to know if Fab2Fab is shopping the sale and what's in her cart. The wine is very, very pretty. I think Mai is going to really like that. Hey, can everyone, like, I know that, take a look at Pembroke, that's the Pembroke collection, and the bag Claire. I need to know if there's anyone that has that in wine. And if you do have it in wine, if you would scroll through the pictures that they have on Dooney.com and let me know if that's the color wine is the picture, is the bag that's pictured on the table in the photos. I'm just curious to see if that's the right color, or is it Bordeaux? Is it a color that's no longer available? I'm just looking for my group of enablers to assist me. Hi, Beverly. I'm not sure what the comment, my sister said I needed to be more specific of the red. Oh, any color red for Peter to get my bag right. I don't want it to be geranium. I want it to be a true red, not tomato. I want it to be red in the Mackenzie Hobo. Oh yeah, Carol, once people touch that Mackenzie Hobo, it pulls them into the Dooney vortex. I promise you. When you left the office, she was looking for it. DJ, I understand wanting a Tilton. I have so been in that world and cannot believe now I have a collection of Tiltons. Oh, yeah. All right. Yeah. Hi, Chrissy. I'm not sure. I've not seen the purse fairy in the chat tonight, which is unusual. So without sharing too much, I would ask that you all for those that believe in the power of prayer, that you would just pray for her and her family. And I'll leave it at that. Just ask that her family be covered, and that God would meet them right now at their point of need. Hi, Latifa. Hi, Closet Dive. Oh my goodness, we've got a big group tonight. Military Mom, I love Anna. Absolutely love it. And the U crossbody, you know, I didn't know that it was a crossbody, but I felt like the strap was long enough and that it could be adjusted. And sure enough, on the tag on the inside, that's what it says. Hi, Latina. Hi, Lucy. Hi, Mrs. Q. You have been busy on the lives. I can't wait to see, you mentioned in your video yesterday that I said something that gave you an idea of an upcoming video. So I can't wait to see what that is. Hi, Miss Kitty. All right. All right. Is CJ watching me right now, Mrs. Q? I'm curious. Hi, CJ. Oh. All right. So here's what I will say about the tent sale. So I've been waiting for Dooney to confirm the dates of the tent sale for me. And they keep telling me that they've not finalized the dates yet, but that the dates that I've communicated to everyone on the bucket list experience, that those are typically the dates that the sale would happen. So I'm still really reluctant to have anyone finalize and book like flights and all of that stuff that would cost you additional money to change. But I am going to have another conversation with them this week and hopefully narrow down, because I told them from a logistics standpoint, we really need to know so that we have to take care of those logistics and still have a nice budget for the tent sale. So I'm hoping to get that locked down pretty quick. I have everyone's email address that registered, so please be on the lookout for an email with details. I will offer travel tips, but I think from a logistics standpoint, it's just as easy for you to have things in writing so that you can refer back to them, so that you don't have to watch an entire video and take your own notes for those kinds of details. So I think for those of us that are registered that will be attending the tent sale, you'll start receiving that information in your inbox. I'll reserve live chat to continue to say, hey, now's the time to buy your flight, or here's where the tribe and everyone's going to stay from a hotel standpoint, so that you can finalize those details, and so that we don't get bogged down in the chat during the live stream on those details. Getting back to the summer fun sale, things that have caught my attention: the Emerson Naomi, Emerson Kyra, Emerson Reese. Those bags have been the absolute most popular bags discussed with the tribe over the last couple of days. Hi, I'm Purse Happy too. Those are just things that have caught our eye. The Pembroke Claire, that has been a topic of conversation. The Siesta, the Montego, those have really, really been popular with the tribe. Let me say that one more time. They have been extremely popular with the tribe. If you have not gone and picked up something from Siesta or Montego, doesn't matter the color, black, Caribbean blue, white, am I missing another color, pink. If you have not picked up something for that, all I'm going to say is weekend trips, overnights, poolside, cruises, weekends away, a carry-on for a flight, the beach. Did I say the beach? Those bags are absolutely stunning. Siesta right now is on clearance. Montego is not. Montego is on sale for 50% off, but Siesta, call an outlet and ship it to you, because the prices at the outlet for Siesta are much, much better than what for the gym bag. Let me clarify. For the gym bag is much better than what you're seeing online on Dooney.com. But if you're looking for accessories or handbag, the summer fun sale is where it's at. You want to make sure that you are checking that collection out. The other thing is, if you are one of those folks that have a discount code standing by, if you have a student ID, service member that you can take advantage of that additional discount, I would encourage you to take advantage of that while the sale is going on, because the prices right now are really good on a lot of items. A lot of pebbled leather. Pauline and I were looking at the pebbled leather Juliet earlier. So if you are looking for purples, grass, mauve, terracotta, burnt orange, red, Kelly green, mustard, it's not on sale, but it is a beautiful bag. And when you start looking for different colors, that bag has a ton of colors that are just not available in a lot of other bags right now in any collection with Dooney. So I would ask that you take a look at that bag if you are looking for a pop of color. I do believe that it's eligible for Dooney Pay. Hi, Joss. Another thing, just leather right now, totes. If you don't have a beach bag, look for something in nylon, something lightweight. Hi, Shadow Smith. Pauline is asking if I'm done shopping the summer fun sale. I'm going to say yes, I am done shopping today. That's my answer, and I'm sticking with it because I may go back into the Dooney vortex depending on what the sale looks like tomorrow. Yeah, DJ. So I think one of the outlets in Florida has Kyra for, I think it was $114. So again, call. You may find something that you like there, price-wise, that would be worth waiting for the shipping from an outlet store. Hi, Leslie. Hi, M2. Welcome back. The tent sale, so I'm Purse Happy 2 is asking where the tent sale will be. It will be in Norwalk, Connecticut at the Dooney headquarters. And it is should be December 6th through the 9th. You know, so Siesta and Montego. If you go back to like an earlier video in this season, I did what's new at Dooney, or something around here, you know, what's available this season. And if you watched that video, you know that early in the season, I fell in love with Montego and I fell in love with Siesta. And I said, I've got to have that. It screamed Hawaii. It screamed islands. It screamed tropical vacation to me. And as I've thought about my attraction to those two prints and the colors, like the white, the Caribbean blue, the black, the pink of all things, me and pink. Hi, Olive. I thought back to previous summer collections, and I can remember, just as an example, as a comparison, I remember the banana leaf summer collection. Some of you have it. I know that we've talked about different graphic or printed bags, and that there's something new every summer from Dooney. It's that you get it that season and then it disappears, it goes away, you never find it again unless you look for it on the resale market. The banana leaf bag, it was beautiful. Beautiful. But it just didn't speak to me. The maple leaf bag for the fall a few years back, beautiful bag, earth tone, stuff that I'm drawn to wear in my wardrobe, but for some reason that bag just didn't scream, put me in your shopping cart and bring me home. The sand, I think it's called Sandbar, which was the printed bag that I took with me to Hawaii. That bag spoke to me. It screamed, take me to the islands. It reminds me of old world Cuba, Havana, like the little huts and all of that. And I'm so happy that I have that bag in my collection because, one, I will always remember my trip to Hawaii because of that bag, but also because it's so pretty. It's a graphic print. It disappeared after a while. I feel the same way about Montego and Siesta. For whatever reason, whether it's because of the foliage on the islands, maybe it's the print, maybe it's the size of the leaves, maybe it's the fact that it has a different background color, maybe it's because it's hot as heck here in Georgia. I don't know what it is, but those collections just speak to me. And I don't have a lot of graphic or printed bags in my collection. I, of course, have my Tennessee Titans bag. I have the Dots collection in a Charleston. I have the Sandbar bag. I have, some of the retro, the shiny it, those kinds of things. But from a graphic standpoint, I don't know what it is about this collection this summer, but I am all in. And as soon as the Montego collection goes on clearance, I'm actually already on wait list for the Caribbean blue in the gym bag so that I can round out the collection. So, anyone else being pulled into the tropical prints this year? I mean, I know the tribe is. Yeah, Suze, I think you should carry that banana leaf. It is gorgeous. It's seasonally appropriate. The colors are, it's rich and vibrant when you think about the season and the actual banana leaf itself. Teresa says she has the banana leaf in pink and green. Yeah. Okay, so the new, is it Melissa or Melissa? She's asking about the City 2 satchel. So I like the travel. I think there's a weekender. I like that. What I haven't sold myself on is that pocket on the front of the City 2 in the hobo. I think it's a hobo. That pocket, I can't remember the name of the bag now, and I don't want to get on my other devices to look it up, but it has that, what is it? Trapezoid shape to it. That pocket on the front gives that bag the trapezoid shape. And there's a bag that was in the Toscana collection, a little small hobo that really caught my attention. Didn't end up getting it because after I tried it, it was too small. But to me, that City 2 with that pocket on the front of the hobo, it gives me that feel, that vibe. So I'm not sure if I'm going to pick it up, but it was also, Pauline and I actually had a conversation about the CD2 collection, specifically the travel bag and that hobo. Beautiful colors, but I don't know that I'm going to add one of those. But I was pleasantly surprised that Dooney brought back some things that we've not seen in a while, and then also have introduced some new things. And I didn't historically, they've not excuse me, they've not added new items to the sale. Typically they don't. So that was a nice, pleasant surprise for this sale. So ruby bags, I'm not sure if M2, I'm not sure if QVC still has any of the ruby bags or not. Yeah, Kim, so waitlist in Chicago, I talked to Jessica. Text me afterwards and I'll tell you what you need to do. Yeah, so Josh, I have a canvas. It's a little, I think it was in my accessories video of the sailboats, and I really like those pieces. The material, it almost felt like it was a Vera Bradley bag, and that of course is very different for Dooney, but I love that sailboat print from a few years back, and I actually purchased it during the summer, and I carry it during the summer, and I love it. Yeah, Kim, the Montego in black was what caught my attention at the beginning of the season. Hi, Purse Fairy. Oh, Teresa. So you said you returned your backpack. Was that in the Montego or the Siesta print? Hi, Lucy, in case I didn't say hello. The Greta Weekender Mrs. Q in any color is going to be absolutely beautiful, but I agree with you that the navy pattern is beautiful. Why are you nervous about the Caribbean blue, Melissa? Is it just because it's light in color? Oh, so okay, it was just too small and need a larger one. Okay. This is cute. So which bag are you looking for that sold out? Ah, the Rachel canvas. Nice. Oh, the Greta Weekender. Yeah. Yeah. So now it's saying it's sold out. I know it sold out a while ago on I Love Dooney, or they just didn't have it available. Yeah. Yeah. All right, ladies. Well, we've been on here for nearly an hour. I am going to be a woman of my word. I am not going to purchase anything else from Dooney tonight. But I did not commit Pauline, Kim, Sonja, Suze. I didn't commit Military Mom. I did not commit to not being on the site. And I am definitely not resigning from the role of enabler tonight. I'm just not going to purchase anything else today. But midnight is a different story. I think that if you have not taken a look at the Carrington, pick one up, $49. If you don't like it, send it back. But after you carry it, you can send me a thank you later. You will love it. You will love it. Also, be on the lookout. I know that Kim has a new video coming. I know that Sonja has a new video coming. I know that Pauline has a live stream coming. And I would just like for everyone in the comments, if you were interested in seeing a new video from Suz What, just type Suz in the comments. Let's show her some support. I'm trying to nudge her to give us something else. I need some new content because I want to see Suze. So you've got your cheerleaders already built in. We're looking for some new content. Military Mom, we were gone with the wind, fabulous in your last video. We're looking for something new from you too. If you have not checked out Pauline Newman's live from Saturday morning, then go back and take a watch at that. She's committing to Saturday mornings at 11 a.m., which works out perfectly. I'm going to give you TMI, but I get up, I run to the ladies' room, I come back in bed, I check Dooney, I check I Love Dooney, I check QVC, and then I sign in at 11 o'clock from my bed in my pajamas and watch Pauline live. So, I am going to do a tag video. If you have, and you do not have to be in front of the camera, all right? So I'm just gonna, we're gonna be a group of women supporting women. Hi, Anj. I'm gonna tag every single person, and there are 25 people in the group in the live stream right now. So I'm tagging 25 people, including my sister. Whether you are in front of the camera or whether you are behind it, I would like to see your summer print bag. So whether it's a sailboat, whether it's a banana leaf, whether it is a sandlot, whether it is a bright popping color like melon, I want to see the bag that makes you think of summertime. So I'm tagging all 25 of my friends, whether you are in front of the camera or behind it. Just grab your cell phone, film what you have, and let's enjoy the summer with our bags. So that's all I have. Make sure that you come back next week because I have split up my purse fairy gift. We did Dooney handbags for this one. Next week will also be Dooney and Bourke, but they will be my non-handbag items. So for those of you that joined late, let me just show you really quick. So we have Anna, which is from the Alto collection. It is the OG Big Sister Carrington, with organization on the outside and organization on the inside. And from a size comparison, for those of you that may be calling the outlet to see how the size compares to the Big Sister Carrington, this is how we'll do that so you can get a feel for the little sister, the big sister, and the OG. Or as my sister said, the grandmother, the mother, and the daughter. So here are these 3 for size comparisons. Okay. All right. Then we have the Alto U crossbody. Purse Fairy would call this a pancake, and I will do a video later comparing this Alto bag to the one in my last Purse Fairy gift. And it has a nice shoulder strap, but can also be adjusted and is long enough for a short saddle bag style crossbody. And I've received another beautiful Tilton, this one in chestnut. Hear the sound of that leather? Woo, it's yummy. And then the last item is the bag that the Purse Fairy gifted for my new friend, Mai. And it is the Mackenzie Hobo in the gorgeous color wine in the smooth leather. Equestrian thick strap that we all love, that hugs your shoulder. Exaggerated hardware, as well as an oversized tassel on the zipper pull. Logo patch on the front. So that's all I have, everyone. Thank you so very much for watching. I'll see you next Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Until next time, I do hope that you're finding something that feeds your Dooney addiction. Take care.